Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 7. So in the last episode, there was 4 new robots that we were given to fight. And the one I'm gonna fight is this guy, Spring Man. A robot that's made of entirely of springs! 6.5 hours later. I can't believe it! 1 eternity later. I can't believe it!
So much later that they had to get rid of the old guy and get a new one.
Oh, I'm glad I got that out of me. Seriously, Spring Man, a guy who's made out of springs. Dr. Wily, what went wrong with you? What happened to you while you were in prison? What made you snap like that? I mean, seriously, you came up with this guy? I mean, seriously, there's plenty of other things you could have made before this guy.
You'd think an evil genius would have thought about making an inescapable room full of instant death spikes way before he made a Spring Man.
Oh my god! I mean, seriously, what was going on through your brain during this whole process?
I'm insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Crazy insane, got no brain in the membrane.
I'm sorry, people, but, you know, this is, by all means, the absolute worst robot ever. I mean, Charge Man in Mega Man 5, I mean, granted, yes, he was a human-sized train, but I guess robots are so strong in this that it kind of makes sense. A smaller type train that can still lift as much stuff as a regular train. I mean, Mega Man can lift up a fallen building in that game, so why not Charge Man be able to hold as much stuff as a regular train can? Woodman, which is made of wood, even though he's made of wood, by all means, he's an environmentalist, so it makes sense. Top Man in Mega Man 3, heck, you know, as stupid as that was, at least he was somewhat of a good fighter. He could, like, block shots by spinning around and shoot tops at people, but this guy out of all means, this is what Dr. Wily came up with. Oh my gosh, this is by far the absolute worst robot possible ever in existence. I am done with you, Dr. Wily. You have suddenly snapped to the point of insanity. I don't get it, man. Why did you make this guy? This is absolutely stupid. Oh my gosh. This goes beyond a fail. Goes beyond an epic fail. This is the worst fail. This is a godly fail. Godly fail.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready? Ready!
Oh, well, with that put aside, let's go after him. I mean, oh my gosh. Spring Man. Really? Oh. Well, guys, this is Spring Man. For some odd reason, Dr. Wily decided to make this guy. And no one knows why. But yeah, his stage, as typical as what most other robots do, they go after, well, pretty much the theme that they are made out of. So, you know, like, you got Fireman, he had a fire stage, basically, and then you had Iceman, ice stage, you get the picture. This is a stage that consists of a bunch of springs. Go figure. And this is pretty much one of the very few stages you're gonna see me, well, in pretty much this, you know, adapter, basically, this Jet Mega Man adapter. I'm gonna keep calling it Jet Mega Man adapter. But yeah, you can see there's springs all over the place. They bounce you around. If you hold the jump button down, it jumps you higher. And yeah, it can be somewhat of a nuisance. It can bounce you around sometimes in the wrong places. So just be careful around here. You got these slinkies. I still can't get. I mean, seriously, Spring Man. I'm not gonna get over that. I'm just not. Oh. But yeah, guys, we're going after Springman here. And sorry I haven't been, talking too much about the stage. It's pretty much straightforward as it is. But there's something that you can get here. And remember that Otto was missing a few screws, and he said if you can find a hyper screw or a hyper bolt, that basically you can use it to, or you can give it to him. Well, in this stage, right here, if you flip that thing around, and you let that thing punch that thing right there, you can go over in that side right over here. And what's that over there? Why, that right there is a hyper bolt. So, when we get done with Springman, we can give that to Otto. And we'll see what happens when we give it to him. So, there you go. Now you know where to get the hyper bolt at. Now over here, I actually take a side detour over here to get that thing, which is an E-Tank. So, hooray for that. But there's no way to go over here, so just go back down over here and continue along your merry way. Oh, boy. Yeah, all these springs all over the place. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a pretty okay stage, but come on, Springman. Think about that just for a tad bit. I mean, come on. Oh, seriously, I'm just, I don't even know. I'm done with thinking of how Dr. Wily could screw that up. Oh, whatever. Anyways, we're right here. Yep, there we go. And we're at the boss door, so let's see if I can defeat Springman here. Alrighty, bring it on. Well, he's semi-tall, but I guess that's his springy look. Whoa. And yeah, this guy, he can kind of spring his arms at... Boy, I'm going to keep having spring things. Now here, I kind of screw up because he grabs me. Yeah, I died. But I guess we'll go with round 2. I can't believe I had him corner me like that. I was low on health anyways. I forgot his pattern slightly when I was recording this, but I then remembered it. He's not particularly hard. Basically what he does, he jumps up, he shoots those coils at you, and what you want to do, which is what I'm not doing here, is get rid of those coils because they'll keep bouncing back and forth like crazy. And you want to avoid Springman after he does that punch thing from grabbing you, basically. He'll jump to where you're at, and yeah, you just basically slide and avoid him. So then, after he does that a couple times, he'll jump in the middle and try to do that fist thing again. So it's a pretty easy pattern once you get to know him. He's not particularly hard. And yeah, basically, he's not hard. But guys, that was Springman, the absolute worst robot in the entire Mega Man franchise. Oh, I'm glad to finally get rid of him. But what do we get for defeating Springman? Well, a weapon that isn't half bad, actually. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad either. Yes, we get the Wild Coil. And basically, what it does... Well, hold on a moment. Yes, you can charge the coils and make them jump higher. And it also, if you hold up on the D-pad, basically, it can make the coils jump even higher than that. But guys, remember, we just got ourselves the Hyper Bolt in Springman's stage. So we're gonna pay Otto a visit. All right, here we go. Just remember, you gotta press select on the, menu there, so. All right, going back to Otto's shop. Looks like Eddie. Hello, Otto. How's it going? I got this. Does it? It looks a little too big for you. What? What? Whatever works. I'm not asking questions anymore. I mean, especially after Springman. But guys, yes. After defeating Springman and getting the Hyper Bolt, yes, Otto can make new items for you. And one of those items that he can make for you just so happens to be an upgrade for the Rush Adapter. So why don't we take a look at how much that is? 800 volts! No way! There's gotta be an easier way to get that. And the energy equalizer, which again, there's an easier way to get that too. But there's also the rush search and rush jet if you didn't pick those up. There's also an S-tank, which I'm picking up, and the exit. But guys, this was the next episode. We went through Springman, and I am done. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, guys, take care.